What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Realms of Metal. Eddie here, back with you. You know where? The happiest place on earth, my metal room here in the woods in PA. What's going on? It is Saturday afternoon, man. I'm chilling. I'm listening to records. I haven't done one of these. I'm doing a collection update for October. I haven't done one of these in a while, mainly because I have been buying myself a lot of stuff. Most of my extra money's been going into the Realms of Rock site for inventory and whatever else I need. And my collection has been kind of put on the back burner for a little bit. Like I have picked up something here or there for myself, but I went on Discogs a few weeks ago and I kind of splurged a little bit and I ordered a couple things that I've been wanting for a while that have been on my wish list. Just looking for good prices on stuff. And I found some things, and I ordered some things for myself. I work hard. I deserve it. God damn it. But let's see what we got. I'm going to start with this one. This is a band I just saw like 3 weeks ago, and I really can't stop listening to them ever since I saw them. And that's Disma. Disma's a death metal band from New Jersey. This is their first record, Towards the Megalith. It came out in 2011. I had this when it first came out. Like I had Towards the Megalith. I had the picture disc vinyl version. And then like a few years later, I ran into some medical issues where I was getting hammered like with medical bills, stuff that my insurance wouldn't cover. Like it was ridiculous. And I owed a ton of money. So I ended up going to my music collection and selling a lot of the stuff. And that picture disc was one of the ones that I sold. I still regret selling a lot of that stuff, but I had to do what I had to do. So Towards the Megalith was one that's been on my list for a while to get back. Now, I didn't get back the picture disc version, but I did get another special version of this record. It's a green vinyl with yellow and black splatter. I think there was only 100 copies of this pressed, which I think it makes it more rare than the picture disc, if I'm not mistaken. So here it is, Towards the Megalith. Like I said, just seen them. Great band. I just can't get enough Disma, So if you're not familiar with Disma, if you like Incantation, you're gonna like Disma. It's can't say it much better than that. So if you're not familiar, please check them out. They have a website. Go on their website. You can buy stuff direct from them. I did that myself. I bought some vinyls that I was missing. So great cover too. The guy who did this, I think his name is Ola Larsson. He's from Sweden. Like he does all these album covers and amazing cover, right? I think he also did the Earth Endium EP from Disma, which I have somewhere. He did a cover for a band called In Pain, which I think I have here. That's another Swedish death metal band. He did this cover, The Thing from the Grave. Super talented dude. So yeah, if you're not familiar with Disma, check their stuff out. You're gonna love them. I'm telling you right now. What else we got? This is one that another one I can't stop listening to, and this is the new Mordant Rhed CD. Eat something for Satan. Like it's, I don't want to get canceled or taken down or whatever it was, but if you're familiar with Mordant Rhed at all, you probably have this CD already. I bought a bunch of them for the Realms of Rock site. You can get them on the Realms of Rock website. You can order them up. Or you can go to Goat Throne Records and order one. I love this record, man. I was going back and forth with Revik from Mordant Rhed, telling how much I liked it. And to me, it's just, it's like a shot of fresh air in, a lot of times what could be a stale genre of black metal for me. Like, I like a lot of black metal bands, but I feel like a lot of the black metal stuff is just shit that I've heard before. And this just injects life into the genre. Like there's so much going on here. There's a lot of different influences. Revik is a big hardcore punk fan. Like I hear a lot of that hardcore punk come through on some of these tracks. And it's aggressive as fuck, and the lyrics are great. It's almost like, black metal, throw in some Mentors, some hardcore punk, just it's a great record. And I'm going to get Revik on the channel. We're going to talk about the record and have some fun. And it's been a while since he's been on the channel, so we're going to get him back on. And if you don't have it, man, Mordant Rhed, Eat Something for Satan. Pick it up. It's a fucking blast. They also have that available on cassette at Dethroned too, which I think I'm going to order. I'm going to order one for myself and get some more for the site also. So hopefully they do a vinyl. We'll find out if they're going to do a vinyl version. I think I heard Revik say something about maybe doing a vinyl version down the road. We'll see what happens. What else did we pick up? Now, here's something I had on CD. I've never had the vinyl. It's one I've been eyeing, and I found one at a decent price. And this is the first Typhus record, Profound Blasphemous Proclamation. Now, if you're not familiar with Typhus, it's black metal. They're from Indiana. It's got members of Morpheus Descends and Mausoleum, and it's their black metal project. And this picture disc version was actually signed. You know, I was eyeing one of these for a while, and I found one at a decent price. And it's signed by the band. The original came with a poster, which this did not have the poster with it, but you know, I don't really need the poster. You know, I just really kind of wanted the vinyl. And like, if you read along with the lyrics and listen to this record, you know, it makes, you know, Deicide seem like a church sermon. Like, the lyrics are so over the top on this, over the top, satanic and vile. Like, pick this up if you and listen to it if you haven't heard it. You know, it's gonna blow your doors off. So the Typhus from Indiana, man, check them out. How about speaking of Mausoleum, I ordered some stuff for Mausoleum, including this shirt. It was $15. The website is like the zombiecult.us. Go on their website, support Mausoleum. They got this shirt in there for $15, man. Pick one up. I picked this up. I picked up a patch. I'm getting a battle vest together. You know, I'm excited about that because I haven't had a vest, a denim vest, since I was in high school, and I'm gathering patches together to get on this thing. And like, I got a bunch of them here that I've been, you know, kind of saving. Like, I got a Vincent Crowley patch here ready to go. I got a Slayer patch. You know, I got bunch of patches ready to go for when I'm ready to do it. I'm just trying to find the right back patch, you know. So I want to get that centerpiece back patch. I'm trying to find one that I really like to make that the centerpiece of the back. But I did grab that. I grabbed some cassettes from Mausoleum. Cadaveric Displays of Ghoulish Ghastliness. This was their first one. This came out in 2003. I also have this on vinyl, but I had to pick up the cassette. Eat Your Fucking Brains Live on cassette. I also have the CD version of this one. I think they sent me that for free, the last order I gave them. And this is not released on vinyl. It's only on cassette and CD only. And then I got the Mausoleum Anatomia split, which I also have on vinyl. Picked up the cassette. This was really the first time I heard Anatomia too. And if you like coffins, I mean, I think I like Anatomia better than coffins. I mean, they're very similar. They're from Japan. And if you're not familiar with them, check them out, man. You're going to dig them a lot. So did grab these three. And like I said, go on to zombiecult.us and give those guys an order, man. Killer band, killer dudes. What else do we have? How about a German thrash band? I've talked about them here on the channel. It's Witchburner. This was their EP, German Thrashing War from 2002. You know, if you like the German big three, this is going to be right up your alley. Old Creator, Old Sodom, Destruction. If you like that, you're going to like this. It's aggressive as fuck. You know, if you like that band Desolus that everybody's talking about now, same kind of thing. But Witchburner's killer. I mean, I think it's just a standard black vinyl, but it's a band that flies under the radar. And they're just aggressive as fuck. I love Witchburner. So if you're not familiar with those guys, check them out. Said they're from Germany. Here's one I've been eyeing for a while, looking for one for a good price. You know, I made an offer to a seller and he accepted it on Discogs. And that's Acheron's Necromantian Communion 7-inch picture disc. I actually texted a picture of this to to Vincent the other day during the week saying, "Hey, look what I grabbed." And he said somebody offered him like $100 for his copy a while ago. But check that out. Really cool collector. Now it's got Necromantium Communion on it on side A, and then side B, it's got the Bathory cover, Raise the Dead, which was also on his tribute album, which I have here, Tribute to the Devil's Music. It was on this on cassette. So check that out. Necromantium. I just, research and stuff. I looked it up. It's an ancient Greek temple located on the banks of the Acheron River in Greece. That's Necromantium. So check it out for yourself. Here's the picture of this, man. It's fucking awesome. I actually got this for like $25. And I feel like I was ripping the guy off. But so here it is. Let's see what else we got. Let's go to Pennsylvania. Incantation. The Forsaken Morning of Angelic Anguish EP from 1990. I think this came out in 1997. I forget. But it was the first time that it was ever released on vinyl this year. So this was a big one for me. It kind of completed my Incantation vinyl collection. And this is listed as orange and black marble, 1,784 copies pressed. Just in time for Halloween. Man, look at that. That's sweet as fuck. So, amazing bands, legendary band. If you listen to death metal at all, they need no introduction. So, Incantation. I have those available on the Realms of Rock site too. How about sticking to Pennsylvania? Here's the new Southernus Into the Nocturne. Love this record, man, but listen to it a ton. I have the vinyl version coming. They're not here yet. They're supposedly on the way. They'll be on the site. These are on the site as well. I grabbed one for myself. I got a vinyl coming for myself too. And this is their 12th full length. And I think I talked about it on another video we just did. I mean, such a great band, flies under the radar. Their whole catalog is just solid as fuck all the way through. It's a band that deserves way more credit than they get. So if you're not familiar, check out Southernus. You're going to dig them. How about the Netherlands? Here's another one, man. The new God Dethroned, the Judas Paradox in my collection. I ordered these for the site, but I kept one for myself. God Dethroned, again, 12th full length. The vinyl is listed as Blasphemous Purity White. So here's the white vinyl. It's only limited to 300 copies on this, which would explain why it's so goddamn expensive, but here's the vinyl. I have one more of these up on the site for sale. It's not a cheap vinyl. It's like $38, but that's, it was an expensive vinyl for me to buy. I didn't buy a ton of them. I just bought a few of them. One already sold, one I kept for myself, and I got one more left. But 300 pressed, might be worth spending the extra few bucks to get it if you're a big God Dethroned fan. It's a gatefold. I was just listening to this again while I was out doing yard work this morning, and man, this album is so good. I think my favorite track on here is actually Kashmir Princess. Like that track, it's so haunting. The melody like sticks in your head. Oh, it's so good, man. So check out God Dethroned. Judas Paradox, man. You can't go wrong. So what do we got next? This one, actually, Dan from Moonshine Talking sent me a bunch of CDs, and I really like this one a lot. And here's a band called Virulence. They're from Tampa. This is their first and only EP, Necrosis. It came out in 2022. It's death metal. They remind me of like Monstrosity or Diabolic. Even like hints of Deicide I hear. Like on the second track, Cleanse Through Decay, there's a riff that reminds me of something that Deicide would have written. Like solid as fuck band, man. Virulence. I'm enjoying this EP a ton. Thank you so much, Dan, for sending me this stuff and turning me on to these guys. You know, he also sent me a couple other things too. He sent me this Iron Man CD, and he also sent me this band called Florist, which I haven't even listened to yet. I'm gonna get on this soon. So, Dan, man, I appreciate you sending me this stuff. Thank you very much, brother. But if you're not familiar with Virulence, man, please check them out. You're gonna dig this a lot. Florida death metal. How about some hardcore, man? Fucking let's go to New York City. Let's go to the Bronx. And here's a band called Irate. This is a reissue of it's called Burden of a Crumbling Society. This EP, I forget what came out. It came out in like the late 90s, I think. I had this on CD because I actually went to see him like in the late 90s too. And I ended up actually selling the CD because somebody offered me $150 for it, you know. So it was a time where I was paying off bills, like same thing with the fucking Disma record. I was paying off bills. I needed money. Somebody offered me good money for the CD. You know, I burned it and put it on like you know, as an MP3 so I could always have it. But I ended up selling the hard copy of the CD. Well, it was re-released, and they actually re-released it on vinyl for the first time. And I had to pick that up, and I picked up the CD again too. I just had to. It's a special EP. It's so fucking good. Like if you like hardcore, it's almost got like a death metal sort of vibe to it, almost like Barry's, you know, Go to Mentis. You know, I hate calling Barry's band deathcore, although I guess it technically is. You know, it's like to me, Barry's band is like death metal with like a hardcore influence. This is like hardcore with a death metal influence to me. You know, it's you know, there, but Go to Mentis and Irate, when I listen to those records, they sound very similar to me. And they're both from New York City too. So, but this is a great fucking EP, man. It's so good. This is listed as clear with blue splatter. The fucking vinyl is beautiful on this. It's a beauty. Amazing. The only thing that will make it better would be a little bit of orange thrown in there. Be like an Islanders colors, but really killer, man. Check out Irate. You know, you can get this on Cold Cuts merch. That's where I got mine. So I actually got the t-shirt too. I have the t-shirt that I wore in a video yesterday. So great band, great EP. How about, I think I got one more. Last but not least, Swedish black metal, Watain, The Agony and Ecstasy of Watain. 7th full length, came out in 2022. This is a reissue. It's called Transparent Natural Vinyl, they call it. I mean, it looks like a clear vinyl to me. I don't know what they mean by transparent natural, but here it is. Beauty. Love those clear vinyls, man. So, like I said, I like all of Watain's discography. You know, there's one record that people shit on of theirs. I forget the name of it, but I like that one too. Solid as fuck band. I enjoy every full length they've ever put out. So, and that's pretty much it for my pickups right now. I actually just got an order for the store delivered to the door here. So I'm going to be going through that. You know, I'll do another update video at some point during the week, get those live on the site. But a lot of these records are actually up on the Realms of Rock site too. So if you want one, you head over there, pick one up. And, you know, that's it. Let me know what you guys have picked up recently. Vinyls, CDs, cassettes, new bands you got turned on to, you know, throw them down in the comments. And thanks for hanging with me on a Saturday afternoon, and we'll see you guys again real soon. Have a killer rest of the weekend.